Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. Well, if like much of America, you missed the Grammys last night, you didn't miss a whole heck of a lot. In between the bad so-called music clips and the artists that were accepting their little awards, there were a lot of political statements. Much of it was completely ill-informed and off the mark, but the host of the Grammys himself, well, he crossed the line not just for making bad jokes, but for making a potentially defamatory statement. We're going to break this down soon, but before we do, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, Donald Trump was the target of much of these so-called political statements, and Trevor Noah, he attacked Trump in a way that is potentially leading to litigation. Now, Trevor Noah may be the least talented person in the history of network television to ever host a so-called comedy show. He hosted The Daily Show in the wake of Jon Stewart leaving it, well, at least from the full-time gig. And Trevor Noah, he is possibly the least funny person I have ever seen. He is not even a comedian in my book. He's more like a political activist, and not even a really good one at that. Well, when he made a joke about Donald Trump at the Grammys, it got really awkward. Let's take a look.
Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish. Wow. That is a Grammy that every artist wants, almost as much as Trump wants Greenland, which makes sense. I mean, because Epstein's island is gone, he needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton. So, I told you it's my last year. What are you going to do about it?
Well, Trevor Noah, this is not just a joke. This is a political attack, and you're making a defamatory statement by implying that Donald Trump went to Epstein Island when there's no evidence of that whatsoever. And so you can join the ranks of other celebs and media outlets that are going to get sued by the president, most likely. And Donald Trump issued a warning of litigation on Truth Social. He said the Grammy Awards are the worst, virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the low ratings Academy Awards. Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong! I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island, nor anywhere close, and until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and sue him for plenty of money. Ask little George Slopadopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you. President DJT. Well, yeah, that sends a strong message to Trevor Noah that you might FAFO, if you know what that stands for. And I think some celebrities should listen to the advice of Billy Bob Thornton, who went on Joe Rogan and said, well, this is why you don't make political rants in public if you're just a musician or a celebrity or an actor. And let's take a listen.
That has thrown you in jail, you know. But there's something about having heroes that are unattainable for you. That way they can stay in that magic spot. So I think we've lost magic and mystery and all these things.
Well, it certainly happens when you hear actors talk about politics. Mm-hmm. When actors become activists, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oy. Oy.
I donate to a lot of charities, mainly children's stuff, but nobody knows it. I don't go to the award show and talk about it when I'm getting my award. It's like Ricky Gervais said in that skit of his, you know, he said, look, you know, come up here, accept your little award.
Yeah.
You know, I think, first of all, unless you have really studied stuff and really know about a subject fully, who the hell would want to listen to an actor or a musician talk about politics? You know what I mean? It's
right.
Like, are we supposed to follow this? I mean, if we are, what if they lead you down the wrong road? And, you know, and politically, I call myself a radical moderate. I'm like very strong in my opinions. But my opinions don't belong to any political party. And, I just look at what makes sense. And I think we need a common sense party in this country. That's actually what I think we need.
Yeah.
It's just figure it out. It's pretty easy to figure out what this is all about,
A non-ideologically captured party.
Well, I'll leave you with Ricky Gervais, who had possibly the best beatdown of celebrities giving political speeches at awards shows. And weigh in with your comments after the clip. We always appreciate hearing from you.